Welcome, race fans. Here we are today at Texas with the European Stock Car Championship League. Going to be turning 167 laps here today. We have been having some weather in the area here that's been affecting my internet connection, so hopefully we do stay with it here. I got my fingers crossed anyhow. We're about 3 minutes away from qualifying, so make sure you kick back, get you something to drink, enjoy the show here, and I'll do the best I can to cover it, and hopefully the weather does cooperate here today. So thanks for joining me here on this Saturday, and we'll watch these guys finish up practice here. All right, practice over, and now we got qualifying coming up, so let's watch these guys as they do turn some great qualifying laps. See what they can do. This is open qualifying, so we'll be able to watch them all out here, so hopefully we see some good times here. Apologize for 1 minute. I gotta fix something. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Had something I had to fix there on my settings, so make sure that we're doing the best we can here with what we got, and the internet connection seems to be holding up pretty good right now. Hopefully everything's going to be good here for this event. We got 7 minutes left of qualifying here, and we're going to be getting after it here. Green flag ready to come up here in about 7 minutes. Stay with us, folks. About 30 seconds left to qualifying, and we're going to get the green flag grid here, so get ready, folks. It should be a pretty good race here. These guys have been, man, they've been turning some awesome laps on Texas here today with the Gen 6. We've got some Fords, we got Chevys, and we got Toyotas out here today, so pick your poison, whichever you want, and let's see who can come out on top here in victory lane today. So get ready for an exciting race. All right, everybody's getting ready here to line up, and we will get down here ready to call the gridding order. As they line up. All right, JC Norbrega in top spot. Congratulations to him for the pole for running almost a 28 flat. Beating the competition there, second place by 0.2 of a second. That's an amazing lap. 28.028, almost 28 flat. All right, in second place is number 93 of Albert Fogueras. If I butcher these names, I apologize now. Emerson in the third spot in the number 41. In fourth, the number 77 of Michael. In fifth, Miguel. In sixth, Lucas Sarnak, I believe. In seventh place, Dennis. In eighth, the 22 of Javier. In ninth, Danny. In 10th, the number 78 of Giuliani. In 11th, the number 62 of Pierre. Mr. M starting 12th in the number 69. Klaus Winther in 13th in the number 73. Fausto in 14th in the number 33. In 15th, Radek starting in the 26th. In 16th, the number 34 of Augustine, I guess it is. In 17th, Dennis starting in the number 48 in 17th place. Marco in 18th in the number 12. In 19th, the number 99 of Marcus. Anton starting in the number 42 in 20th place. In 21st, the 57 of Lucas Bula. Hugo was feeling a little ill earlier, going to be starting in the 23rd spot. In 22nd spot, excuse me. In 23rd, Javier, or Havy, I believe it is. In 24th, the 13 of Mario. In 25th, the 07 of Sean Ambrose. In 26th, Lewis. And of course, I'm not in there. And I think the rest of these guys are helping to admin. So, yeah, we're going to get back up here, ready to go green. Let's make sure we are live. We are. Get out here to a good camera view, getting ready to take the green flag here in just a second, folks. Nobrega going to be starting them off here in just a minute. All right, pace car heads for pit road. Green, green, green. 167 laps here today at Texas. Good start by everybody out here. You got to think about these cars having as much horsepower as they've got, and to have that good of a start without somebody smoking the tires is definitely a plus. Everybody gets around turn 2 safely, down the back stretch into turn 1. And Nobrega looking to capitalize here by leading the first lap. JC Nobrega, first lap. Alright, right there, Michael in second. Albert in third. Albert taking a peek on the inside of Michael right there, but no dice this time. A little squirrely coming off of turn 4, but hanging on to third. Emerson back here in fourth. Falling back about, I think he's back here about a second behind the leader right now. He's got Miguel on his tail. Looking ahead there to our leaders, we've got a pace car, or a lap car, I should say, not far ahead of the leaders. So let's get up here and check on this, see what Nobrega going to be coming up on that lap car pretty quick here. Somebody had started. Augustin, I believe, started in the pits or got loose or something on their start. And it's fallen way back, so well, it seems our internet has maybe straightened out here. Keep my fingers crossed. We've been having a lot of bad weather here today, and we got more coming, so hopefully everything holds together okay. All right, JC hanging right there in the lead. Albert falling back a little ways, about 0.6 off the leader right now. Emerson falling back to third. Miguel's the one that fell back to fourth place here. Boy, he really must have got loose coming off of one of the turns or something. Dennis in fifth. Go back here, check on Lewis running in the 8th spot, 2.6 seconds behind the leader as they come around to complete lap number 6. Xavier in 10th. Doing a good job keeping that thing. Everybody getting spread out around the track. And these guys, as difficult as it is to drive here on Texas with the Gen 6, they're doing a superb job. All right, Lucas Bula in 17th is a long ways back, 8.8 seconds behind the leader. Got a lot of work to do to get caught up to these guys. And he dives down to the inside, takes a peek on that. He does make the pass on Mr. M. Mr. M falls back to the 17th spot. Now he's under fire by Marco. Marco right on his tail. Marco gets a great run coming off the turn. We got a slow car down on the apron, pulls it right back up into the, oh man, right up into the racing lane. That's going to make these guys check up big time. More guys coming off of pit road. Looks like, yeah, Hugo was the one that come off of pit road there, and he falls back to the last place. I know Hugo's not feeling well today, maybe just kind of pacing himself. I hope you get to feeling better, Hugo. Golly, man, I hate to hear people sick. Lots of people getting all kinds of stuff around the world today, I'm telling you. Hard to get rid of some of the stuff, and the older we get, the harder it is to get rid of. All right, Miguel in fourth place here, 4.1 seconds behind the leader, and he follows Emerson 3.8 seconds behind the leader. But let's get up here and check on the two leaders, because Albert is trying to reel in our leader, JC. JC out there in no man's land. In a whole nother zip code out there, folks. Okay, let's go back here. I wanted to stay with these guys. Michael falling back here to the fifth place, stuck right in the middle of this group. Dennis right behind him, Pierre behind him. So them guys pretty much nose to tail here for a little ways. Lucas Sarnik in the 8th place, so we've got, let's see, we've got 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th right there stuck together like glue. Good job by these guys. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of patience to drive the Scar on pretty much about any oval, but these guys are doing a super job of it. Looking back on that group from the leader of that group, 3rd place, Emerson doing a good job staying with it and keeping it ahead of them guys, because they're all eager to get by him. And it looks like Miguel was going to take a peek there for just a second, and thought better of it. Stays right behind him. Radek moves into the 11th spot, and he's in another small group back here. Dennis gets by him and puts Radek back to 12th. Danny next one that he's looking at here, running in the 10th spot. Everybody trying to maintain their line. Pretty tricky around this oval. Danny goes back to 11th as Dennis is working his way toward the front. 8.4 seconds behind the leader. He says, I've been riding back here long enough. Time to pick up the pace. And this is about the time that the tires are starting to come in pretty good. And if he obviously has a great setup in that car, now to try to capitalize here, and takes it into the 9th spot, maybe? No. He gets by a lap car. Okay. So Dennis still in 10th. Javier Lorenzo in 9th. Quite a ways off of the pace, about 2 seconds behind Lucas back here. Lucas, the tail end of this front group, in the 8th spot. Been hanging right together, 3rd through 8th. But looking here ahead, 3rd, Miguel not far behind Albert, running in 2nd. We can take a look ahead here and see just how far Albert is ahead of Miguel. Miguel up there in turn 3 right now, so he's about a half a straightaway ahead of Miguel. Miguel is coming though. Meantime, Albert, go up here and ride along with him, as we can see our leader way up the hill up there. He's about a half a straightaway ahead of Albert. And it looks like maybe our leader might be feeling a little bit of fall. Let's go up here and check on our leader. Nobrega out there in the next zip code, 2.2 seconds ahead of Albert in 2nd. Okay, Hugo last in the field back here, 25th spot, about 5 laps down. But good to see him out there racing today. I know he's not feeling well, but good job out there, Hugo. Marcus in 25th, running about 2 laps down. Augustin in 23rd, running about a lap down actually. Mario, he is 22nd on the field today. Last one on the lead lap. Avian 21st. Mr. M back here in 20th spot. Wanted to see, I believe, let's see, he started in 12th today, but here he is back in 20th. Could be just pacing himself. Might have had a little slip there. Looks like he just, oh, no. We're going to have another one there. Avy, boy, what a save he'd had there. No, oh, and the caution did come out. So, all right, well, we're going to go back and take a look at that, because I believe that's where the caution was. But what a save he did right there, but he's going to have a lot of damage on that car. You see him get a little wiggly right there, and yeah, he does right there, and both of them go into the wall. Well, I should say Marcus goes for one heck of a ride into the wall here, trying to stay off of Havy. Go back and take a look. Yeah, he just gets collected into it. Going to be bad news for Marcus. He is going to have a heck of a lot of damage on that. Oh, brother. This comes back up onto the track, and that's actually what brought the caution out. So first caution of the day, folks, on lap 27. So he is sitting on pit road, and let's see if our leader is going to bring him down pit road. I believe we're going to see them all come down pit road. Yes, sir. Just a flurry of vehicles coming down pit road, folks. JC Nobrega with, boy, he was out there about 2-second lead over everybody. And I'm sure he didn't want to see this caution, but he may have been starting to feel a little bit of tire fall off, I'm sure, after 27 laps. Everybody taking 4 tires, and JC out first. Good job. Albert out second, Miguel third, Emerson fourth, Pierre fifth, Michael sixth, Lucas seventh, Dennis eighth, Javier ninth, and Radic out in the top 10 right there. That makes your top 10. Okay, we'll just take a quick short break here and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back, and these guys are waiting on the lights to go off on the pace car and get back at it here. Well, I hope you all are having a great Saturday afternoon. Ready for the big NASCAR race this afternoon, or this evening. We'll be watching it. Running the Gen 6 at Charlotte this afternoon. They ran the nationwide cars last night. Brad Keselowski won the race. It was an amazing race. Man, I'll tell you, hopefully tonight's race is just as good. A lot on the line for a lot of drivers. 4 drivers will fall out of the chase after tonight. All right, lights off on the pace car. We're ready to get back at it here, folks. Waiting on the pace car to dive on the pit road. And it does in fashion, and waiting on the green now, and green. JC hits the throttle, and they're off and running here again at Texas. Oh, we got one into the wall. Takes it down across the grass. That's going to bring out the caution, folks. Let's go back and take a look at that one more time. It looks like the number 46 of Miguel might have smoked the tires on that takeoff. Well, let's take a look here. Yes, he did when he shifted it. Smoked the tires. That's going to wad him up here. Oh, the 41 going to get a piece of it? No. Takes it out across the grass, but boy, that really piled him up behind him, and a lot of cars are going to get into it. Yes, sir. Lots of carnage on the track, folks. This is not what these guys wanted to see. Everybody had a pretty clean car up till then, and boy, we see, man, there's let's see, as far as I can see, there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9, maybe 10 cars gonna have a lot of serious damage. So, alright, they're going to be heading for pit road, and JC Nebrega out here in front, still hanging with it though. Well, looks like we did lose somebody. Sean Ambrose maybe out of the race. Yeah. So Miguel sitting on pit road. Oh man. Michael on pit road. Javier on pit road. Giuliani on pit road. Dennis on pit road. And Javi. Man, bunch of them with a lot of damage, folks. Unfortunate for them guys. Well, you get to going like that, and you run out of places to go. There's just cars everywhere. It's hard to avoid it. I mean, as much as you let off the throttle and hit the brakes and everything, somebody else is right there to hit you, and it just snowballs from there. So but they'll get them straightened out, and we'll be ready to go green flag racing here once again just in a little bit. And it looks like Mario has taken his car behind pit road. So we may be down to 24 cars left in the race today. Hugo has picked up a few spots. He's up to the 22nd spot now, 3 laps down. Checking on him real quick here. We've got a few mangled up cars up ahead of him that he may be able to get by. Klaus coming off of pit road. Alright, let's get up here to our leader. Let's see, the lights are off on the pace car. We're ready to go green. Field's not tightened up very much. Everybody laying way back off of the leaders. I think they're all a little bit scared of what might happen here if somebody does that again. Pace car's in. Green flag is out. And JC hits the throttle and he is gone like lightning. Pierre taking up the 2nd spot. Albert must have smoked the tires because he fell back to 4th. Everybody getting gathered back up here. Lucas Bula and one that we've been kind of keeping an eye on. One of our favorite drivers out here for sure. They're all my favorite drivers. What am I talking about? I have none that are more favorite than others. They're just, I always say that. One of my favorite drivers. He's got Dennis on his tail like, man, he is just stuck right to him, I think. Looking back there on Dennis, you can see he's got that peak forward right on his tail. And probably using a little draft on him too. Draft, it can come into play. You can actually pick up a lot of speed out there on the track when you got somebody drafting with you. So not a bad call. Oh, the 26 there of Radic gets really loose. And he's under attack, and now Lucas Bula gets by him, and Lucas sets sail. Dennis is going to get by him as well. So Radic loses 2 spots right there in one turn. Now Marco is looking to get by him too. And Marco gets by him. So in one lap, Radic loses 3 spots. Not good. Back here, Mr. M. And he's got a mirror full of Augustine. And Anton in 11th. Just got passed up by, I believe that was, lap down car of Miguel. Now, 1 lap down to the leader, trying to get back up and at least try to get that lap back. And it looks like we've lost a few more folks. Marcus Hagman out of it, maybe. Lucas, Julian out of that, Julian could be out of it. So we've lost 3 more drivers. Looking good so far. Albert now back into second as he got back by Pierre. Now set sail. He's 1.2 seconds behind JC. JC has led all the laps so far today. This is pretty amazing. 43 of them coming to 44. JC Nobrega. All right, Pierre falls back to the 3rd spot. Now he's running about 2 seconds behind the leader. Danny in 4th. Danny just trying to catch up to them guys. He just really can't get a break and get up there with them. Every time he does, something happens and he gets back a little further. Lucas Bula now in 5th. And like I said, watch Lucas. He does know how to get around this joint. Radic does pick back up a little bit here, back into 6th. He got by Dennis, and he got by Marco. Marco, I don't know exactly what happened to them. I can't see what happens all the way around the track every minute, but something happened there that those 2 fell back prey to Radic, and he did get back by them. So, good job by them. Mr. M in 10th, leading this back part of the field around. Running about 11.6 seconds behind the leader right now. No big surprise though to running that far back, because JC Nobrega is just dominating out here today. All right, Fausto in the 12th spot. Didn't want to mess over Anton. Anton is in 11th. Fausto 12th. Lewis 13th. Emerson 14th. Those guys all running nose to tail here. Emerson's got a ton of right or left side front damage. Oh my. Let's go take a look at that real quick here up close. Boy, does he ever have a ton of damage on that. He's probably going to have to get that fixed up on pit road here before long. Could be affecting the performance of that car big time. Good battles going on here. Anton way up high though. Not a place he wants to be. Fausto took a peek underneath him, but decided to back out and let Anton go. Mr. M up here hanging on to the back bumper of Augustin. Oh, that wasn't Augustin. I think it was Michael. Sometimes this thing wigs out on me. I don't know. Marco in 8th place. He did pick up a couple of spots, so good deal for Marco. Some battling going on up here. Danny and I believe that's Lucas Bula. Lucas taking a peek here, wants to maybe try to get a run. Let's ride along with him for a minute here. Lucas on the inside of Danny. Them two side by side coming out of turn 4. Lucas got to really back out of the throttle, but he does complete the passes. Danny goes back in behind him. And these guys back here running about 7.8 seconds behind the leader. I'm going to get up here and ride along with JC. I want to see what he's doing different than everybody else, because he is just dominating here today. Out in the lead by 1.7 seconds. As you can see, Albert not far behind him. Boy, these guys are really driving their hearts out right now. This time by going to be taking lap 57. So we'll have 110 to go, folks. Long race here in the Gen 6. Pretty grueling for the guys to endure this painstaking car. I'm telling you, it's a rough one to drive. A lot of horsepower. You've got to be able to control all that horsepower. All right, let's go back and check on Havey back here just now coming off that road. got a ton of damage on that car, right and left front, both. So he probably was caught up in that wreck, not sure, but probably caught up in that wreck and got a lot of damage on it. Javier Lorenzo had another one with a lot of damage on it. The whole front clip's missing on that car. That's got to be difficult to drive, running about 11 laps down. Marcus looking like he may be having some steering problems himself. Riding around on the apron here. Maybe coming on pit road. Let's watch her for a minute. Yes, he is coming down pit road. Okay, Hugo now up to the 19th place, running 4 laps down to the leader. Not bad for a guy that's not feeling well. Julian out of the race, unfortunately. Michael in 18th, showing him 3 laps down to the leader. Klaus in 17th, 3 laps down to the leader. Dennis in 16th, 2 laps to the leader. Miguel 2 laps, or 1 lap down, excuse me, 1 lap down. Anton, the last one on the lead lap, and 14th. Not sure what happened to him. He fell back pretty far. Emerson in 13th. Mr. M in 12th. Fausto 11th. Augustin in 10th. Lewis in 9th. Really haven't talked a whole lot about Lewis today, but here he is running pretty good. And Marco putting on a great performance out here as well. Keeping that number 12 Chevrolet up into the hunt. Running about 17, 18 seconds behind the leader. All right, Danny in 7th. He's another one I keep an eye on quite a bit because he knows when it's time to go, he knows he's got his work to do and time to put on the worker hat and get it up to the front. Lucas Bula now fell back to the 6th place as Dennis got by him, and so did Radic. Those three have been battling quite a bit around each other, so not sure what happened there, but I believe Lucas must have got a little loose or something, and those guys got by him. Radic in 4th now. As the leader comes to take lap 67. So 100 to go, folks. Pierre in 3rd. Finally got the 62 Chevrolet up into the 3rd spot and wants to keep it there. 8.1 seconds behind the leader. Oh, he's chopping that down. What's going on with Nubrega? Nubrega had to deal with some lap traffic there. That's what happened. Brega out there 2.5 seconds ahead of Albert. Now Albert dealing with that little bit of lap traffic that Nebrega was dealing with here a little bit ago. But boy, that allowed him to close up on our leader, JC, down to 1.6 seconds. So what's going on with Nebrega? More lap traffic. He lost a lot of ground to Albert there. Pierre, 7 seconds, so he's chopped that down too. Pierre pretty much out here in clean air at the moment, but he is coming up on some lap traffic. Radic in 4th, running 11.3 seconds behind the leader. And nobody challenging him right now. The closest challenger, Dennis, back here 13.5 seconds behind the leader. So he is about 2 seconds behind Radic. Lucas Bula back about another 2 seconds. Looks like Marcus Hagman has taken his car behind pit road. So we're down to 21 cars out there on the track right now. Everybody spread out too. Danny taking a peek on the inside of Lucas. He inches forward, but trying to put that Toyota in front of Lucas Bula's Chevrolet. And he does complete the pass. Now Lewis may be taking a peek on the inside, but Lucas Bula coming back. Did the old crossover maneuver and brings it right back in front of Danny. Danny kind of falls off just a touch right there coming off the turn, and that allowed Lewis to get right by him. So Lewis going into 7th. The only real battle on the track right now, folks. Everybody else is pretty much spread out around the track. All right, Klaus Winther back here in 17th place, 3 laps down. Looks like his car's pretty clean. Don't look like I don't see any damage on it. May have a little bit there on the driver's side front corner. Not sure how that's affecting the car though. All right, Pierre coming up on these guys. That's 3rd place. Pierre Vernet. Hey, Albert now 1.9 seconds behind the leader. And we're not far from the halfway mark here, folks, so the laps are clicking off really fast now. We should be seeing green flag pit stops here before too much longer. Had a caution on lap 27, and they got going again. I believe it was like lap 32 or 33. So we're looking at about what, 40 some laps here. So should be getting kind of close to a pit stop here before too much longer. JC out front, doing a great job out there. I do see somebody slowing up like they're coming down pit road. It looks like Augustine coming down pit road. So maybe we are starting to see some green flag pit stops now. Yes. Dennis coming down pit road now as well. And another one right behind him, Danny coming down pit road. So we are starting to see the green flag pit stops now, folks. Another one on pit road. It looks like Albert coming down, giving up that second spot to Pierre. Man, a bunch of them coming down pit road here, folks. Keep an eye out for our leader to come down pit road. Alright, Albert in and off pit road safely. And we're still waiting to see when the leader is going to come down. I think maybe he was thinking about it right there, but decided he was going just a little bit too fast for it. And still not coming down pit road, but Pierre did stop, and that put Lewis in second place. And those two, the only ones on the lead lap right now, JC and Lewis. And I want to stay on Lewis here to see when he's going to come down pit road. All these guys counting on it, so a lot of them can get their lap back. Yeah, and he is coming down pit road right now, folks. Leader coming to pit road. Oh, we got one sliding out across the grass, but no caution. The number 8, Hugo, on sliding. Oh man. But our leader coming to stop in his pit stall. When a bunch of guys going to get their laps back. Right side's on, left side's on. Filling up the fuel tank, and he's away. That's going to be for the first time. Lewis now our leader, first time that Nobrega has been off the lead. Let's see if this is going to... Not sure if Lewis is going to make it there. No, he doesn't quite make it to the line to lead that lap. One of the last ones to come down Pear Road, but that's going to put Albert back out in the lead now. He is going to be our new leader. So Albert in first, JC Nobrega in second, about 1.9 seconds behind Albert. And Albert right on the tail of a lap car here. That would be Fausto. Right behind him, Fausto is one lap down. The leader passes him now, so Fausto going a lap down. That leaves 8 cars on the lead lap right now. And Nobrega is starting to close that gap up just a little, down to 1.6 seconds. Albert out there trying to deal with lap traffic. He is in clean air now, and let's see, Nobrega's going to have to deal with this same lap traffic here in just a minute. And now that Albert's got by the lap cars, he's stayed about the same pace right now, so Nobrega is going to have to deal with him. All right, third place, Pierre back here, 6.8 seconds. Clean air all around him, front and back. Good deal. Radic in fourth. Dennis in fifth, right behind him. Danny in sixth. Lewis seventh. And Lewis next one to go a lap down. And he's really not that far ahead of our leader, Albert. Albert is coming up on his tail pretty quick. All right, let's go back and check on Anton. Anton running in 11th right now. And he's got some company, Miguel right there. And Mr. M. And they are battling for position, even though they're a couple laps down. That's 11th, 12th, and 13th. Dennis back here in 14th, all by himself. 15th, Marco. Michael in 16th. Got a lot of damage on that car from the wreck earlier. Klaus in 17th. Hugo 18th there. We've seen him spinning out across the front stretch grass a few laps ago. All right, our leader dealing with more lap traffic. That's allowing JC Nebrega to close up on our leader. He's going to have to deal with this lap traffic as well here in just a minute. Nebrega goes on the inside of the last lap car in that group. In the meantime, it's closed up a half a second. Closed up to a half a second. 4/10 now. Albert finally gets by the lap traffic. Now Nebrega's sitting there waiting to see if he can figure out how to pass this lap car. Going into turn one, Nebrega going to take over that spot from the lap traffic. And is now 3/10 behind Albert. Nebrega goes on by Albert. Wow, Albert slipping up or something there and backing off the gas and letting Nebrega go back by. Okay, we're down under, let's see, what are we, about 63 to go. About 63 laps to go. Now Albert right on the tail of JC, doing a good job right there. We're back in third, Pierre. Radic in fourth, 22 seconds behind the leader. Leaders are coming up on Danny quick here. Danny next one to go a lap down. Lewis in seventh. Lucas Bula in 8th. Fausto back here in 9th. Augustine in 10th. Gale 11th. Anton in 12th. Mr. M 13th. Dennis in 14th. Mirko 15th. Michael 16th. Klaus Winther 17th. Hugo 18th. And looks like the last one I'm seeing out here, Avi, about to pick up a position here in a few minutes as Emerson fell out of the, dropped out of the race, I should say. All right, Albert now falling way back behind JC. 8/10 of a second behind him. Okay, Albert now 1.4 seconds behind our leader. Trying to see if I can find a good battle on the track here. Lucas Bula, Fausto. Oh, we got one down off of the track there. Lucas Bula blowing the motor. Look back and take a look at this. I don't know exactly what happened there, but we're about to find out. I don't know if he hit the wall or what happened, but it looked like the motor let go on it. Oh, yes, it did. Wow. Something happened drastically. He's sitting on pit road trying to get that fixed up. Unfortunately, it's the kind of things that happen in the racing world, though. You just never know when it's going to happen. That puts Lucas clear back to 15th right now. 16th, make that 17th. Oh boy, a lot of people getting by him. Hopefully they can get that fixed up and he can get back out there, but well, I don't know. They have a lot of damage on it. 5 cars left on the lead lap. Dennis here, the last one, running 28 seconds behind the leader. And the leader is right on his tail. JC now 2.5 seconds ahead of Albert. Like he is going to let him go, so that does put Dennis back one lap down now, so 4 cars left on the lead lap. Get out here to the blimp view and watch as these guys Continue. Yeah, it looks like Lucas is out of the race now. Doggone. A shame. Just too much damage probably. And he is out of the race. Sorry to hear that, Lucas. All right, Albert running 3 seconds now behind the leader. And he's about 11 seconds ahead of third place, Pierre. They got about one more pit stop in them here before the end of the race, so they're quite a ways from that right now. Get about 45 laps, I believe, somewhere along in there on a tank of fuel. Okay, let's go back here, check on Radic. Next one to go a lap down. And I'll bet you he's got a mirror full of our leader. Leader's not far behind him back there coming out of the turn. The Radic next one to go a lap down. Well, so far today, JC Nebrega has led 105 laps. Albert's led the other 16. So that's pretty crazy for these guys running that good. Dennison, fifth right here, running behind second place, one lap down, right behind Albert. Been kind of hanging right there since Albert passed him. All right, Hugo has picked it up to the 17th spot now. Keeps gaining positions as people fall out. Has picked up about 3 positions out there just by staying in the race. So that says a lot for his character that he's got. He's got to make sure that he does stay in the race. So good job, Hugo. I know you're not feeling good, buddy, but good job. Klaus in 16th. Hasn't had quite the day that Klaus likes to have. Got a little bit of left front corner damage. He's going to look here. He started 13th and currently running 16th. All right, Michael running 15th, started 4th today, and here he is running way back in 15th spot. I'm sure he's not happy with where he's running right now either. Marco running 14th after starting 18th, so a little better than where he started. Augustin coming off of pit road. Currently in, actually being the 13th once he crosses the line. That put Dennis just coming off pit road in 12th. No, he's heading down pit road. Dennis will be coming on pit road. Anton. Oh, we've got a big wreck here. Let's go back and see what happened. All right, Augustin. Oh my. And he was just coming off the pit road too. not what the leaders wanted to see, but he was just coming off pit road. And it looks like he just gets loose coming off pit road. Tries to save it and goes right up in front of traffic. And that's what brings out the caution. But he's about to get plowed into. Oh, that hurt. And it looks like that may have ended his day. Dang. Alright. Let's get up here to the leaders. Let's see if he's going to bring them all down pit road. A lot of damaged soldiers out there today. I'm sure we're going to see pit road here. Yes, he is bringing them all down pit road. So many guys a lap down. And this is good news for a lot of these guys because they'll be able to get them laps back. So, at least one or two of them. I don't know, one. JC brings it down. This should be his final pit stop of the day. About 37 to go. Right side's going on. And left side's going on. There's only 3 cars allowed to pit. Pierre coming off pit road. Radic coming off pit road. JC will maintain the lead, but now he's going to have all that lap traffic going to be heading down pit road to get their service done, the last pit stop of the day. Hopefully. That was a nice green flag run though. We'll take a look real quick here. 3 cautions so far today in the last 129 lap, and we've only had 2 lead changes. Okay, this might be a good time for a quick break, so we will be right back. Alright, we're back and ready to finish this race up here as the lights are off on the pace car. Everybody doubling up, and this does make a game changer here for... We've got a new leader, Pierre, staying out there and leading. He will, no, I'm sorry. JC. JC will be our leader. Take that back. Radic in third. As these guys start getting, they're messing with me. Everybody's jumbled up here and okay, now they're lined up. Alright. Looks like we've still got 4 on the lead lap. Alright, pace car is heading for pit road. JC hits the grass. Green flag is out for hopefully the last time today. Right now we've got about 35 laps to go here, folks. Oh, bid for the lead. Pierre on the inside of JC. That is for the lead, and boys out there on them new tires, on them fresh feel goods, and man, he is dominating. Does get the lead a lap. So there's another leader. Does gets that point for leading the lap. If they have it set up that way, I'm not really sure. Alright, JC says, okay, you got up there and led a lap now. I want the lead back. JC taking a peek on the inside. That is for position. That would be for the lead again, so it looks like JC's going to maybe get the lead back, and he does. JC back in the lead. Radic in third, about 1.1 seconds back. And Lewis, those 4, the only ones still on the lead lap, as the Lewis did get the wave by that time. Albert now 5th place, 1 lap down. Got caught on pit road there when that caution come out, unfortunately, and went a lap down. Man, just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Danny in 6th, leading this back part of the field around. Under fire by Dennis. Dennis kind of falls back just a touch. Fausto in 8th. And quite a gaggle of cars here that these guys are. Oh man, I've seen somebody slipping there. Well, looks like they gathered to back up though, no caution. Miguel in 9th. Anton in 10th. Dennis in 11th. Klaus 12th. Michael 13th. And Hugo now up to the 14th place. So Hugo picking up a ton of positions here today. That makes about 6 positions he's picked up. Let's get back up here to our leader. He's out there about a second, almost a second. Yeah, he is a second ahead of Pierre. Pierre got the lead a lap though, so I'm sure he feels good about that. That at least he led some laps. Said he can say that he led some laps anyhow. Radek in 3rd. And Lewis in fourth, pulling a bunch of guys around behind him here. All right, Albert passes him up. That's not for position, though. Albert one lap down. Running in the fifth spot. Danny in sixth. But looking here from Radic, Lewis is about 7/10 of a second behind him, 3/4 of a second. When I wanted to check on Javi back here, right now shows him in the 18th spot. But he'll be picking up about 3 spots as some drivers that have left the race. It looks like maybe in about 9 more laps maybe. He'll pick up 3 more spots. And Heavy definitely wants to get back up closer to the front anyhow, but he'll pick up a few more positions here. Hugo running in 14th, just coming off pit road. Must have wanted, he said, yeah, you don't have nothing to lose by going in and pitting and getting 4 fresh tires on that. I would probably do the same thing. All right, 20 laps to go, folks. JC Nebrega out front. Pierre in second. Back about 2.3 seconds. Radic in third. And Lewis in fourth. The only 4 cars that are left on the lead lap. But Lewis starting to put the pressure on Radic. Right on his tail. Hugo in between them two now. So Lewis going to have to deal with Hugo here in a minute. Hugo out there with them 4 fresh tires, though, should be able to stay ahead of these guys. And Havey does pick up 1 more position, and he goes into the 17th position. And now into the 16th position. So he's picking up a few more positions out there. He's got 1 more he can pick up here in about another 5 laps. He'll be able to pass up Marco. Marco was out of the race too, so. Michael in 13th. Klaus in 12th. Them two not on the same lap. About 1 lap separating them. Klaus is 5 laps down. Michael is 6 laps down. Dennis in 11th. 3 laps down to the leader. Anton with a top 10 finisher today, looking like. Miguel in 9th. Dennis in 8th. Fausto 7th. Danny in 6th. Albert first car lap down, running in the 5th spot. Lewis in 4th. Radic in 3rd. Pierre in 2nd. Running 3.5 seconds behind JC Nobrega. Excuse me, I'll get that out right. Nobrega has led 135 laps right now. We got 14 laps to go here, folks. I think we're going to see JC probably in victory lane here before it's over. Alright, so not a whole lot going on up in the front here right now. 12 laps to go. Lewis last one on the lead lap. Running in the 4th spot, so only 4 cars on the lead lap yet. Unless something drastically happens, that looks like that's probably all that's going to finish on the lead lap today. And Havey does pick up a couple more positions and rolls into the 15th spot. So good job, Havey. I think it's Havey. Havey. I don't know if some countries pronounce that X with an H as an H or a Z. So I don't know. I just call him Havey. But he's running good today. Hugo in 14th. Let's go back up through the field here one more time. 10 laps to go. Michael in 13th. 6 laps down. Klaus running in 12th. 5 laps down. Dennis 3 laps down to the leader, running 11th. Anton in 10th. 2 laps down. Miguel 9th. He'll be 2 laps down. Dennis in 8th, 2 laps down. Fausto 2 laps down in 7th. Danny 2 laps down in 6th. Albert only one, kind of a iffy thing, but he's running in 5th, first car lap down. Lewis in 4th on the lead lap. Radic in 3rd. Pierre in 2nd, now 4.4 seconds behind the leader. 8 laps to go here, folks. Been a long, grueling race for these guys. 167 laps. And taking a look real quick here, we've only had 3 cautions. That's pretty amazing for running Gen 6. So out front still is JC Nobrega. We will get a word in with him in victory lane here before long, so stay with us. This is where it all comes down to the nitty-gritty at the end. JC gonna bring it home into victory lane today? Or is something gonna happen here? Is he gonna get tangled up? I hope not. 6 more circuits around Texas. He's been out here dominating. Led 143 laps, coming to 144 this time by. Going to be awesome to see him in victory lane. He has definitely been the class of the field today. And these guys know it. Pierre still in second. Radic been trying to reel him in, but just, man, he just can't get there quick enough. Not enough laps to go. And Lewis in fourth. We're going to stay up here on our leader all the way to the end. 4 more circuits, folks. As he comes up on the lap traffic here, that would be Anton. And Anton gives him plenty of room to get by. Don't want to mess up the leader. Good job, Anton. Three laps to go. Radic still in third, Lewis fourth. But JC in the lead. They're all chasing after him, wait for him. Man, can he hold it? Will he make a mistake? Hasn't made one yet today. Kept that car just absolutely perfectly clean. Think we'll be seeing JC in victory lane here without a doubt. Coming to get the white flag, this time coming off of turn 4, JC Nobrega has dominated here today at Texas. White flag is in the air. 1 more lap around this joint, and he's going to bring it into victory lane, JC Nobrega. Two more turns and he's got it. Goes into turn 3. Comes out of turn 4. Looking at victory here. Congratulations to our leader here. Wow, what a finish, I'm telling you. JC Nobrega winning here at Texas. Good job. What a race, folks. What a race. We'll give these guys a few minutes here to get things cleared and clear the air. Everybody out there congratulating, I'm sure congratulating him on his victory here today. And we'll give him a few minutes. Alright, I'm not going to get the burn out here, but good job by JC. And let's see if we can get down here now and maybe get a word in with him. JC Nobrega, do you have a copy?
Yeah.
JC, you dominated out there today. Definitely the class of the field. Bring it into victory lane. Talk about your race a little bit today.
I needed a translator. Hugo.
Yes?
Eu falo em português e tu traduz para inglês, por favor?
Tá bem. Ready? I translate what number we told you. Okay?
Bom, a corrida foi muito tranquila. Estávamos com um setup muito bom e deu para administrar bem a corrida. Todo mundo está de parabéns aí, apesar de alguns acidentes. Tudo transcorreu de forma tranquila e é bom vencer aqui na Europa e espero estar em outras etapas aqui junto com vocês, junto com meus companheiros de equipe.
Norbert said is a great race. They had a great setup. It was a great European race, and everyone is congratulated for the race did today.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you for translating for me there, Hugo. Just let him know that we wish him, a big congratulations. Good to see him in victory lane, and thanks for talking with us.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Pierre, do you have a copy?
Yes, left.
It's right. It's right.
Pierre, you're bringing home second place today. You just didn't quite have enough for JC out front. Can you talk about your race a little bit?
He's not in the race anymore. He left.
Ah, okay. All right. Did Radic leave too?
Yeah.
Well, Radic, you bringing home third today. Was there anything that you had left for the leader up front, or was you just running all you had? Well, I guess we're not going to get an interview in with the drivers today, but anyhow, I wanted to congratulate JC. We'll run down through the results here, and I guess we'll get out of here. All right, JC coming home in the top spot, 4.5 seconds ahead of Pierre. In third, Radic. Lewis coming in fourth, Albert fifth, first car lap down. Danny in sixth, Fausto seventh, Dennis eighth, Miguel ninth, and Anton your top 10. Dennis in 11th, Klaus Winter in 12th, Michael in 13th, Hugo finished in 14th. Great finish for Hugo today. Havey in 15th, picking up a lot of spots. He was many laps down, 25 laps down, picking up a lot of laps or a lot of places by passing some cars that had gotten out of the race. So Marco 16th, Mr. M 17th, Augustin in 18th, Lucas Bula in 19th, Emerson in 20th, Javier in 21st, Marcus Hagman in 22nd, Julian in 23rd, Lucas in 24th, Mario 25th, and Sean Ambrose rounding out the field in 26th. So again, congratulations to our winner, JC Nobrega. Great victory here. Led 149 laps today out of the 167. So that's pretty awesome. So all right, well, thanks for watching us here, and we will catch you in 2 weeks back here for the European Stock Car Championship, and see where it goes to, and maybe we'll get some points set up for you so you can view the points. So, but thanks for watching today, and we will see you next time.